the things that McGowan and them have been doing, all the calls that they've been making into congressional offices and legislators' offices. If you want, I can read the whole thing.
Yeah, do it. I want to hear it.
Okay, so the first is a congressional issue memo, and its subject is escalating disruptive conduct in segments of trucking advocacy. Audience is congressional offices and committee staff, and the purpose is to draw a line between lawful advocacy and coercive conduct tied to regulated trucking operations. Now, the body says a small but visible segment of trucking advocacy has moved beyond ordinary policy disagreement and into conduct that weakens serious industry representation. The issue is not criticism of regulation, rates, enforcement, competition, or market conditions. The issue is a pattern of inflammatory, false emergency rhetoric, calls for the return of defunct federal economic control models, unsupported accusations against other industries and companies, and public intimidation tactics that substitute spectacle for credible policy engagement. Congress abolished the Interstate Commerce Commission in 1995 through the ICC Termination Act. Calls to bring back the ICC are not a modern policy framework on their face. They are demands to restore a federal regime Congress deliberately dismantled. Based on the documented record available to this office, some advocates have publicly claimed that trucking is being starved, declared a national emergency, and directed accusatory rhetoric at companies, industries, and public officials without a credible evidentiary basis. In some instances, that rhetoric has been delivered through staged confrontation, including amplified demonstrations outside the White House. These incidents should be treated as warning signs of escalation, not as serious substitutes for transportation policy. This matters because the transportation systems sector is designated critical infrastructure. Transportation disruption does not stay contained within one protest, one dispute, or one advocacy campaign. It affects supply, continuity, economic stability, and public safety. FMCSA's role is not to police ordinary speech.
All right, guys. Now that's right. They're talking about McCown Co. LLC, group of broker sympathizers, reading a proposed bill that these brokers are trying to submit because we're speaking the truth. A bunch of defamatory shit they're trying to say that we're causing all this incitement of violence and all these things. We've never done that. We will never do that because we don't believe in that. But it goes to show you, when you start ruffling feathers, when you start speaking the truth and pointing out the obvious flaws in trucking and what is actually wrong with trucking and how to fix it, these brokers are getting scared. Like, follow, share this message out, AFFTRA.org, guys. We're making change. We've got the solutions for this industry. We just got to get people together to make sure it happens. We got to get our money together. We got to get funded. We got to get organized. And we're doing that. McCown Co. LLC, McCowanusa.com. You can go there now, but the new platform is about to launch any day now. Stay tuned for more.